Mama's sad, and Dad's got his head in the oven, and my brother's gone mad from Gorzone and all his Fangorias, and the world's led astray by governments without hearts, the big bad wolf without the face. And it's always been the case to keep us pacified in shadow, chewing at our legs. But what am I gonna do with my time? What have I done with my life? Old friends, they gather around me again and again with their questions. They ask what's become of me, so I pretend not to notice their facial expressions and just focus on the blood that circles my organs. What am I gonna do with my time? What have I done with my life? Have you been smiling like a mountain against the ocean? You've been dying more and more every day, yet you manage to stay, and you proudly steer out your feet as you step to the street for the melodies of your daily routines or your weekend retreats. But what am I gonna do with my time? What have I done with my life? Oh, my big head will keep held above solid water. Yeah, my future looks bleak, and your swimming pool sucking the life out of me just for a moment, just a minute of time from your beautiful mind. Would I give to have you call me your man without foiling your plans? But what am I gonna do with my time? What have I done with my life? What am I gonna do with my time? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done with my life? Things are getting kind of weird, everybody. All one of you. Person only needs one person to listen to them with a little bit of heart. Thankfully, I have more than one person. These bottles are so freaking loud. The cans aren't. How are you? Oh, thanks, Boris. There's words on the... What the devil? What the... Huh? I am the youngest too, but my... who is 3 months older than me is more annoying. Well, I missed something. Hello, Danish. Okay. If anybody sees Danush, tell them I say hello. Danush Tiger, if you're out there, you're welcome back anytime, friend. I don't know what the misunderstanding was the other day. I think it was that I didn't give you enough gold the night before when you won at the poker game, but you know, you won, goddammit. I mean, you got all the gold on the table, and I was going to give you more, but you got down. I was looking for you. Hello, baby. Hello, baby blue. Alright. And then, hello, Narby. This reminds me of a story named Grub. A story Grub. A little bastard. Had no soul. You have to have a heart to have a soul, I think, you know. It's the people that don't have any soul that are lacking the heart. And I just learned how to talk yesterday. So kitty cat with me. I mean, bear with me. I'm still learning. Everything is new. Everything is new and fun again. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It reminds me of a story. It's pretty funny. But I can't remember what it is. I don't remember. I can't remember it at all. So I'm gonna have to tell another story. This probably isn't gonna be as funny, but I can't remember the funny one. Yeah. This is one of my favorite things in the world. You put a plug in them with the light bulb, light that thing up, and he lights up. There's even one in the back. You can just hold it like that too. Hello, Santa. Oh, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you, Santa. How are you doing? Ernie. What? Nothing. What? Could have sworn you said something else. Nope. Okay. I could have sworn. Nope. You son of a gun. Can't beat a good Santa Claus when they're down. Why would you want to? I mean, seriously. That's why every Christmas I become Santa Claus. Just for a night. It's not funny. That's gross. So, it reminds me of a drum beat I did once. Wait, hold on, got these. Hear that? I've been working on that. I call it the Prancing Pony. Eating an apple at the Prancing Pony. Yeah. See? then it does that for like 25 minutes. And then you flip it around. Ow! And you hit this side for some reason. You know, that sort of stuff. And then you make it to where you can take them off very easily and just chuck them into the audience. Is there somebody out there having too much fun? Got to make an example. You got to set an example right away off the bat, or they're gonna take your kindness for weakness. Yeah. But seriously, if I had a cancer, it would be called creativity. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Absolutely, perfectly in tune. Hold on, where is my... Sorry, these strings are brand new. I just made them from silicone cat gut. Don't ask me where I got it. Where I can get that, I know a guy in the valley. His name's John Valley, believe it or not. Don't tell him I said it. Oh, it's just live. God, this is being recorded. God, son of a... Oh, that's way off. This is what they come for, to watch you tune your guitar in real time. Real time. It's annoying, very annoying. Perfect. Oh, can't believe the... Okay. Well, shit on a brick. Who said anything about... Yeah. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. No one ever gave me a key. But everyone around my town thinks it's okay. No, okay, I can't see. There we go, perfect. Right on. Oh, gonna play some tetherball now. Hold on to your butts. All right. Who sent ya? Who sent ya? Hey, who turned the goddamn light off? That's not... Who sent ya? Who sent you? Oi. I missed a bunch of comments. I'm kind of trying to catch up. Okay, bunch of bad jokes. Or good jokes, if that's what you want to call them. I can't tell a joke to save my life. I couldn't tell a joke to boost my ratings. I don't deserve to be happy. Oh gosh, that looks terrible. Talk about terrible. There we go. Oh shoot, sorry everybody, there's earthquakes in California. I hope you didn't know that. I hope you took your Dramamine. Alright, this is horrible. Sorry. There are the story grubbians out there in the cosmos. And they have a very, very, very long, very long memory. They remember stuff as far back as I can go back to last like Thursday perhaps. Yeah, a week and a day. In the grand scheme of things, it's just a scheming way of looking at it. But I do what I can do. I say what I can say. And I go from there. I shoot from the hip. And I don't give a dip. That's what I always say. Or that's at least what I just started saying just now. Because I think that was the first time I've ever said that. I kid you not. Because I would never kid. Robert, I am having a splendid day, thank you. Drinking water. Getting eyeball poisoning. Ugh. How's your day going? Huh? Who sent you? Who's? Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. Okay. Let's keep it professional. Let's keep it neat. Well, I suppose it's to be or not to be. I think, therefore I am. I poop, therefore I fart. You know, it's all of that stuff. It's everywhere we want to be. It's all your money, use it when you want it. It's all the above. That's why I think it's so silly to have solid hardcore beliefs, because my beliefs change every day. Not my standards, not my morality, but I learn something new every day, and I learn something new about myself that I thought, well, I would never learn. Or I put myself in someone else's shoes, and I can calm the hell down for 5 minutes because I know that it's not my time to speak up. I'm learning. Like a weirdo on a weight bench. I don't know. I just can't handle it, but I am. Oh, there's so much fog. What the hell is going on with this? Again, I have so many lights on this damn thing. Very close over here. Yes. Aziz, light. Aziz has failed us all. We must eat Aziz. Where is that boy? He went off on the Smalian spaceship. The what spaceship? Sorry, sir. Hey, you said Smalian. I heard that. Please don't ever mispronounce the word alien in front of me ever again. Sorry, Smur. What'd you say? Sir. You said Smur. You said sorry, Smur. I heard that. Don't ever do that again either. Sorry. What? Smarry. Oh, Smarry? Yeah. No problem. No problem. Wait, what? Smarry? Okay. That's the kind of help that I get around this studio that I'm working out of. It's a $1 billion studio that I'm working out of, and yet they give me chopsticks for drumsticks. They expect me to work magic with tragedy. Okie dokie. But I fooled them, all of them. For there was one more that was born. In the fires of Mordor. Sometimes you just gotta put the money where the money maker is. Wait, what? Sometimes you just... Never mind, I'm not gonna finish that. I'm sorry. That's the thing. See? That's the thing. There is no thing, but there's everything. Because a thing is a thing still. Because even if there's nothing, it's still a thing. It's crazy. And everybody has their own thing, you know? Maybe we should just call it thang. With an A. Thang. No matter how you try to pronounce that, you'll end up sounding just like that. Thang. There's no way of sounding macho when you say that word. Hey, darling, give me one of them thangs. That's pretty close. Thangs. If you say it like Randy Travis or something like that. Hey, darling. Hey, darling. Give me one of them thangs from the... I guess that's my eldest. Give me one of them thangs from the fridge there. So my lips quit smacking because I got cotton mouth, darling. Give me one of them thangs out from the fridge. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Oh, give me another one, dog. Give me another one. I already drank it. Give me another one, goddamn it, bitch! Don't tempt me. I will hit you. Give me that goddamn bottle. Goddamn! Oh my god! I stubbed my goddamn toe. Are you happy now? Are you happy now, darling? Oh, give me one of them things. Sorry, folks. I had to rearrange the house for a moment. Earthquakes, schmirthquakes. We're gonna get through it together, friends. All of us. Let's ignore reality and hit the highway. The highway of life. Hello, Donna. Goodbye, Donna. And yet no thing is not. Or is the lacking of a thing. Think a thing. And then what's it matter? Well, you are Sam, you are Sam, I am, you are Sam. I think. And then to think that it's all gonna go away with a blink of an eye, of a you. That's the craziest thing. Our little fire is just gonna go away one day. That's the hardest, so far from me anyways, the hardest part of life is that thing. That thing that's coming for all of us, you know? That's why it's important to do something while you can. Anything. Passion, you know, be of service. Be helpful. Spread cheer and joy if you can. Be a goofball if you have to. Who gives a shit? It's gonna be dirt someday anyways. But not everybody has a thing. Not everybody wants a thing. Which is crazy to me, because I've always had a thing. I've always had a thing. Always. There's never been a time when I wasn't creating something ever that I can... I mean, except for when maybe the first like year of my life, I guess, where I couldn't do anything for myself. I couldn't even wipe my own hiney. Well, I could shovel food in my face, but I couldn't wipe it off. But that's the thing, you know? We all start like that. And then we go through a weird-ass childhood. No matter how normal it seems to some of us, there's still all these weird things that happen. And then you learn from other kids, like, the things to do and not do. You take chances. You fail. You fall. And then you keep surviving. You keep getting through. And every one of us, every single one of us has that question, burning question inside of us. You know? And the question is different for all of us. But it's basically the same thing. You were so lazy when you were born. Why was your head bigger than your body? Your head was heavier than your body. That's so lazy. You guys are so lazy. That's the crazy thing too, is that we take. I mean, you know, you look at animals like horses or like fowls, fowls, like deer, you know, and how they're born, and yeah, I think they are called fowls, but they pretty much immediately have to start walking. You know, they can't lay around. And it's crazy that babies, and I think it's like this with other primates too, um, like apes, great apes, and stuff like that, and chimpanzees and whatnot. That you know, it takes the babies a long time to be able to take care of themselves, especially humans. I think we're like one of the only species that's like that almost, and it's kind of interesting that we rely on somebody for so long. But typically, we tend to live longer lives, so the first few years is okay. I think if we were still under threat, like with you know gigantic megafauna and things like that, like creatures and stuff like that, I think the kids would be growing up a lot faster. But it is interesting how we stay young a lot longer. I think that's great. There's no sense in growing up too fast. Stay young as long as you possibly can, or at least don't ever try to be what they call an adult. Ain't got no time for that crap. I was gonna say shit, but I didn't because this is a kid-friendly freaking show. Fuck, shit. God damn it. Get off my get out of here, you fucking chucker, you chucker. Get off my set. You little chipmunk, get out of here, you little shit. Sorry everybody, there was a chipmunk in here and I had to answer one of his concerns too. He had a question. Little chipmunk on my shoulder, what you asking of me? Asking where I'm from, where I've been now. A little chipmunk, a little squirrel, and me. A little chipmunk and a little squirrel and me. Dancing on the horizon, loving every moment, thinking outside the box, me and chipmunk and squirrel are friends. They're always helping me out. Oh goddamn, I fell down again. I need help up from my little squirrel chipmunk friends. It takes 8 of them to pick me up in the morning after I've been out drinking. Little chipmunks can't even lift my head without 30 of them. I rolled over and I killed a few of them. Oops. Now they're mad and biting on my legs, but I'm okay. Darling. Chipmunks on my shoulder, swirls inside my brain. That's right, they're eating my fucking brain. I'm dead. I'm goddamn dead. Dead as a doorknob. La 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 la. Ow, 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 ow. It kinda hurts. That's based on a true story, everybody. A true story that was set right here in the very village that we're talking from. Oh gosh. Where'd you come from? Who are you? How long have you been watching? What the? I'm sorry. So, I just wanted to talk for a while, and oh, 1 second. Oh, hey. I just wanted to talk a while because I have things on my mind. Does anybody like art? I like art. It is fun. I like doing stuff. Yum, yum, yum. On my drum. I broke my thumb. Ow. Shit. God damn. I think I just broke my thumb. I think I just broke my thumb. Cool. Hi, everybody. That's kind of neat, too. I've never really looked at these drums up close. They've been by the ocean, so they're all corroded. Everything rusts by the ocean. You know why? It's the mermaids. The mermaids, they come up on land at night and they mess up. They slime all over the cars at night, like big old sea slugs or something. I don't know. And then they make the cars all like rotten and stuff from the outside in. I've lost 17 cars that way and 13 wives. It was a hell of a summer. It was the best summer of my goddamn life. Yep. That was the best summer of my goddamn life. And so, just wanted to remind you that was happening this weekend. If anybody wants to come by, we're gonna do a reenactment in the swimming pool out back. I'm draining the swimming pool, and we're gonna fill it with cockroaches like we did last year. Except this year, we're gonna contain the cockroaches and make sure that they don't get out. So yeah. I'm okay. I've been better. Yeah. To be honest, I'm sad. I know you wouldn't be able to tell. But I fight through it. Nah, my heart is heavy. I worry for us all. I think about things. I think about the future of the present. Like what's going on with this country and stuff, and how it just makes me sad. I see endless potential in people, in humans from all walks of life. America is a great melting pot of ideas and cultures, and I mean, it really is. I mean, it's not like people. There's people here that are freaking Scientologists, and then there's people that are Baptists, and then there's people that are Satan, whatever, worshippers. And then there's Wiccans, and there's Christians, and then there's people that don't believe in anything, or there's people that believe in all of it, or none of it, or whatever it is, They believe in freaking God is in a rock or something, That's what I've always loved about this freaking world and this country and stuff, and I just don't understand how people can be so just like black and white. I just don't get it. It makes me sad, and I would be lying if I said that I wasn't if it wasn't on my mind. So yeah, I worry about us, all of us. And letting extremists speak for the rest of us, and the extremists are the ones that force the lawmakers to change all these to tighten the bolts and tighten the shit down and take away more and more and more and more and more and more and fucking more of our rights every day, all the time, because we let people in high towers dictate our world, our life, and how to hate each other and who to hate and who to point at and snicker at. And meanwhile, it's like this person hates this person because all they do is label stuff. They're trying to take my rights away. And then the other person's like, all these people do is try to label us and stuff, and they just trying to take our rights away. It's just like, I just don't understand how people don't see that kind of crap. That it's just, oh yeah, wait, who's trying to take your friggin' rights away? Meanwhile, who's literally taking your rights away? Like the same people that always have been for the past 70 years. It's just the big picture kind of stuff. David and Goliath. We're David. All of us. The peons, the pawns, the working class, the poor, the meek. We are David. They are Goliath. I don't understand how people can trust any politician. Ever. They're a bunch of freaking crooks, and they want you dead. They don't care if you live or die. None of them. So, this is my drumstick. This is what they gave me to work with. No wonder I'm in a peed off mood. It's not your fault. I was just venting. I think I sat in some gum. I gotta go get some water. Does anybody want some water? Everybody wants some water. Water, cool water with me. You got this water. Water with me. Come and get water with me. Water brought to you by Thirst. All right. I went and scolded myself in the mirror for talking about politics. Wasn't really talking about politics, you know. I don't care what side you're on. Just don't hurt. Help. And don't say, yeah, but what if this? Yeah, but what? But what? When they do it, yeah, but this person does it. Blah, blah. It's like don't be like any of those people. Be yourself, and do good things, and be kind to people, and don't be so quick to judge and kick people when they're down. I don't know. Not any of you. I'm just talking about society. Everybody just wants to fucking hate each other. I don't want to hate anybody. Or at least I have those sorts of feelings for the people who are really making the world a bad place to be in. I point my I point my anger at, I hope, the right people. And it certainly isn't my neighbor, or the guy that makes minimum wage down at the gas station, or the barista in the freaking hip coffee shop. It's like, these people are not my enemies. The old woman at the bus stop. The old woman at the bus. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's like people talk about Portland too, and like hearing the president talk about it, where it's like, dude, you've obviously never been there. I'll be moving back there here pretty soon, and it's just not what people say it is. You go there and it's just totally normal, just a normal ass place. You know what Portland is really? It's just a bunch of little teeny towns put into one. I mean, the downtown isn't even that big, and it's super chill. It's like the least. Well, it's probably pretentious now because, you know, Portlandia sort of amped up the popularity of it and stuff, and there's a lot of changes like that are sort of negative as far as gentrification and stuff like that, you know, but it's still just a really low-key place, and each area of town has its own feel, has its own like neighborhood feel. And then people are so quick to jump on it and say I see people saying they're from Portland and saying all these weird things like don't go to 82nd Street, don't go past 82nd. It's like, I used to go over there and get massages all the time. Wait, what's this? Is there something? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. No, Portland's just a town, just like any other. I just don't like anything that's just like hyperbolic, I guess. So you gotta go and like walk in people's shoes before you can judge them, I feel. It just don't make no sense. That's all. Oh, sorry. Just This is the hour one asking for a room tour. A room tour? Honey, hide the dildos. Oh, just give me 2 seconds. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Put that on! Go on! Children, get out of here! Go on! Get out of here! Oh, a room tour? Oh, yeah, we could do that. I don't know how to take the phone off of this thing. No, there's not much to it. It's more of a... Oh, crap. How do I flip this around? Who sent you? What are we having for dinner? God damn it. Let's see. See those lights? Those are the lights. And then that's somehow it's still dark. It's like a black hole. There's like 4 lights on this freaking thing. And look. So this is the back. This is behind me, my shrine. That's Osiris. That's Santa Claus. And that's Santa's little helper. I call him Shanta. Yeah, I don't know. And then there's story grub draws. Then there's pillows. It's just basically a bunch of props out here. But I also have a drum set. And I have another drum set over there. But I painted that a couple years ago, that big one back there. That's Therma, the water heater. And that's Max, the heat heater. And that's more of a drum set. It's closet area, props, little bodies back. Water. There's a head over there and some keyboards. No, it's mostly just props, like a little workshop, you know. And there's the backyard. Feed the kids. Oh, they feed themselves now. They learned how to dig. Yeah, they're doing good. I have this little backyard. And then beyond, like, those houses right there, on the other side, like, back over there, there's a ravine. And then on the other side of the ravine, there's these apartment complex where these children's voices, like, creep me out at night sometimes because they're like, doing these crazy sounds. More clothes. Oh, shit. Props. My gorilla outfit. It's basically I'm in a garage. And then just more stuff. The meat is so sweet that they eat the sweetest meat in the garage. My little friends. They dig for dirt and they get what and don't get in their way or you'll get hurt. I'm very thirsty. So, ow, look at that ear. Ow. All right, any questions? Oh, I was actually hoping that people would vote for me to be the mayor of the world. It's not like there's no position, there's no power in it really. I just get to order donuts for everybody. When the world needs donuts, I get to give the green light. Danish, you should know little about that. I love Danishes. I always start in first. I mean, unless I'm already coasting a little bit, but my dad taught me how to, when we were driving, he would drive us all around. I've been driving trucks and things like that ever since I was probably like 3 or something. Not because I couldn't reach the pedal obviously, but my grandpa would put me on their lap and I would just steer. They would let me steer like from town all the way home when I was like 3 years old, 4 years old. There was a few times we went off the cliffs and we didn't survive, but thankfully we had about 3 or 4 different lives and we just kept picking up lives along the way. So we still have a few. We had a few under our sleeve by the time I learned, by the time I was 16. And I could actually like just get a license. But safety first and all that kind of stuff. People, you want to buckle up. But there wasn't such a thing as buckle up back in the 80s, by the way. That's something you don't really see in movies or TV shows. We used to stand in the back of the truck. My dad would be driving us home like way out in the country and just all the way home for miles, and we'd just be standing on the cab, like, just in the back of the truck, just standing up, because he had these like racks, these metal racks that were welded onto the truck, so we could just like hang on to them. But there's a few times when a dragonfly or something would nail us right in the face or something. So we learned quickly that we needed to learn how to dodge. One thing. B, we needed to close our mouths when we were, screaming. And letter 3, when we went anywhere in a truck, we got goggles. And we put them around our mouths to keep it. Son of a bitch. Don't ever touch me like that again, you son of a bitch, coffee table. Sorry, friends, but coffee, that was ridiculous. I'm in the middle of something. You coffee table son of a bitch. Stupid coffee. Well, coffee table has something to say over here. Wants to be special for the night. Give me a lighter. Somebody give me a lighter. Yeah, you better run, you little shit. Sorry, friends. He's gone. I don't put up with that kind of crap. I just don't. I won't. And I don't wish to be so mean on film, on camera, on record, but what a little shit. He knows it. Stupid little. Anyways, let's finish this cola. Oh. I think that was it. I think now I have diabetes. I think right now I have diabetes. I have diabetes. I'm sorry, friends. It's just that smelled really bad. Lo siento. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, yes, I'm a grown man. I have a poem I wanted to read you. Do you ever start driving in second gear? Or always first? Yeah. The respawn button. Give him with the bait. I can't read it. No joke. I have it. Long but gone and not longly forgotten. For sorrow doth dwell in these God-forsaken lands. Now, if I had a soul, I'm pretty sure I can tell you what that would have meant. Okay. Let me break that down for you. This is still the poem, by the way. This is still the poem. Just let me break it down for you. Hidey ho, hidey hey, heyy hey, hody ho. Now that was the end. That's pretty cool. I can't believe I remembered that. That's exactly how he wrote it so long ago. So frickin' long ago. Oh. Huh? What's going on? If you guys have seen Danush, tell him we need to talk. I have questions. Mecca lecca hi mecca hiney ho and shit. I mean, come on, Danush. Get your tiger ass over here. I ain't backing down. I ain't no frickin' coward. At least not on Fridays. I come from the other side, where people like me belong. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Hello. Hello, Petra. Hello, Chile. You're from Chile. What? Chile? Hey, isn't Chile like right next to like the whatever country borders Chile? No, I think Chile's in South America, correct? I can see it, but I can't quite. Oh, okay. Yeah. I love Chile. Chile. Sorry. Lo siento. Chile. I speak fluent Spanish. I mean, well, I know how to say one word. Sí. That's pretty much it. And then I know gracias, muchas gracias, muchachos gracias, and sí. I also know ¿cómo se dice español in inglés? I got an A+ on that one when I was in high school. The teacher came up and slapped me across the face. And she said, "You got what it takes, you little fuck. Now you learn Spanish or you get the hell out of here." And I took her up on her challenge after I cried for about 30 minutes because that smack hurt so goddamn bad. I can still feel it to this day, as if it just happened. But, and lo siento, to people who are wearing headphones, I should not have done that. Sorry. That was probably really loud. I didn't think it was going to be so loud. I didn't mean for it to be so loud. But it was loud. God damn it. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Lo siento. And then I worked in a Mexican restaurant when I was 21, I think. And I worked with this Mexican dude, and he was cool as hell. And he taught me how to say, or to ask for help with the garbage in Spanish. So, ayúdame con la basura. And then he's like, por favor. And I'm like, oh, por favor. But yeah, he was cool. I worked with a lot of people that spoke Spanish. I love that language. I almost love it as much as, I don't know, like Martian or anything like that. Martian dialect is so cool. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it, but it's so freaking rad. That's where I got these goddamn glasses. Oh gosh. What have we become? I mean, seriously, what have we become? I mean, are we humans in it? We're cyborgs. No. Nah, yeah, we do. What? Yeah. We're cyborgs. We are cyborgs. Ticking, walking, ticking, talking time bombs. I'm gonna throw this pick down. Shit, it's gone. It's gone. Now the ticking, talking time bombs. Ticking, talking, walking, talking, walkie-talkies. Those were the days. That was the best goddamn summer of my life. You know the weird thing is? This shirt is absolutely AI. It's not even real. It's all AI. I don't wear clothes. Before I get on here, I just say AI clothes. And it made these. I don't even own pants like this. Fuck. Oh, damn it. Fuck. God damn. Oh, I guess I could just do this. Like this. There we go. That's much better. they're green and red. I don't even like that. I say any color that's inside of me gonna come pouring out like liquid onto the ground. I don't want to wear that shit. I don't have time for that. I have time for two things: coffee and surfing. And that's it. I'm not even supposed to be doing this. Not since the restraining order came out, because one of you put a restraining order against me. I'm not supposed to be within 50 feet or within 22 yards of your Wi-Fi signal. And I don't know how you're doing it, but you're getting in there and getting on my case and ruining my gig. This is my livelihood. I don't make money off it yet, but I hope to someday. Sorry, friends. That's the little bitch in me coming out there. Hey, little bitch, go away. That's a poem I wrote too. Little bitch, go run away. Little bitchy bitch, here is what I say. Run for your life, you little bitch, do not stay. For you are a whiny little bitchy bitch. Hip, hip, hooray. Who wrote this? You did? What's your name? What's your goddamn name? Oh, Tony. Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. No, I think it's great. Yeah, huh? Okay. I can hear you in the piece now. Yeah. No, Tony, you're great. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was excited. I was excited to meet the person that wrote this about me. Oh, yeah. Okay, you son of a bitch. What? No, nothing. I didn't say anything. Sorry about that. Oh, goddamn. Does anybody know a place like where I could go like recycle some cans? I have a bunch of cans. Sorry, everybody. Going to play guitar. I don't play guitar, bro. Alright? I drank a bunch of beer. And my belly's gonna play the freaking guitar. Hold on a second. Listen to this. That looked really bad. If somebody was just tuning in and seeing that, like that's probably some trauma right there. No, I didn't mean that. It wasn't my fault. I was trying to prove a point. Beer and bellies don't mix. Hold on, I just gotta drink some water. Oh. That's much better. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah. Everybody's gonna die. You and I. We're gonna die. You and I someday are gonna cry into an eyeball made of science. Everybody you know, they're gonna go in space and float in time. Everybody's gonna. And then, sure enough, sure as shit on spit. Everybody's gonna die. But that's what makes it so special. That's what makes it so right. I mean, you can go out, you can mob, you can go and steal shit, and kill. I mean, you can go out and fight crime and prevent destruction and mayhem. Yeah. Do whatever, you know, just do it with passion. Just don't murder people and stuff. Murder is for cowards. Leave murdering to the cowards. Don't be a coward. I never lived up to my promise on playing the guitar, Lo siento. Hey, normal. I'll take normal. I'll take normal. And leave the weird stuff to folks like me, I guess. Somebody's got to be inventing new movies, rebooting old franchises, making them worse, all that kind of stuff. Somebody's got to do it. It might as well be me, making trillions of dollars every year, like Boy Cavalier. The thing is, I would do anything to be able just to afford a place in a small town out in the middle of nowhere, 200 miles from a major city, preferably in the mountains, where all I do is I go outside and I hear the wind going through the trees, and that's all I hear. And maybe off in the distance I hear like an owl or something like that. And I look up in the sky at night, and it's just stars and clouds and the moon. I would give anything just to be able to do that, and just have a crappy little job that pays the bills and just go away. But nobody can do that anymore comfortably. It's like the American dream is gone and people are acting like it's still just up and running for business. Like, so many people are taking advantage of the American dream. Get your slice while you can. It's like, no. nobody's getting that dream anymore. But that's why I have a plan. I have a long-term plan. Besides bitching and moaning about it. You want to hear it? I'm going to play the goddamn lottery. And I'm going to strike it rich one day. I'm going to win the goddamn lottery. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I don't know how. I've never even played the lottery before. I'm not even sure what that is or how to spell the word. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I just said, but I'm gonna do it. 100,000, at least 100,000%, give or take some percentages. All the stars I want. Atacama. That does sound like a really tasty dessert too, though. Have you tried the Atacama? What is that? It's marshmallow on top of cherry pie with scrum sauce on the bottom. Scrum sauce? It's undescribable, mate. Just try. I think I will. Atacama, you say? Yes, the Atacama dessert. Over there, on table 5. Yeah. Have your fill. Ay. Where's the Atacama? Is that in Arizona? Let's see. I think he's from some. Well, if you've ever heard of the maps of old that were once told and written down by the ancient ones, they predicted a prophecy that might come, a very vague prediction, but prophecy nonetheless. And they spoke of a man with a missing front tooth who would be on the cover of magazines, magazine after magazine. Famous. Famous. And that man was Alfred E. Newman from Mad Magazine. Son of a bitch beat me to it. I was 10 years too late. And I've been suffering ever since. And I'm here to collect my suffrage. I don't know where I am, mate. They tell me it's Argentina. They tell me it's... They tell me it's Antarctica. They tell me it's the goddamn moon. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing the moon because of the moon goggles. But, you know, these are for safety as well. I mean, if I'm in a cave, I need to wear these as well. It's not like I can't... It's for safety. It's not... It's more function than fashion. We're called the funk rockers. The function rockers. The funk... Not the punction. It's not punction. Punk. Stupid. People don't even know their music anymore. Hold on. I love my natural hair. There we go. It's trying to get in my eyeball there. Oh gosh. That doesn't help at all. Oh, that itches. Fucking shit. Ah! Ow! Sorry. A moment of silence, please. For my hair. Good God. Okay. Anyway. The windows are but screened and not even outside. Driest place on earth. Best skies, I'll bet. South America. Oh my gosh. I would love to go to some of the temples and Machu Picchu, and I mean, those are in like, where is I mean, Peru. Isn't that where Machu Picchu is? I'm probably saying it wrong. But God, there's so much stuff down there, like the Nazca lines and stuff. And I'm just talking about, I'm generalizing because I live in California, you know. I mean, I live on the moon. I live in California, at least for now. But man, to be able to go to one of those temples and at the equinox or something and watch the sun go through like certain pillars and things at certain times of the day. Oh man, that'd just be magical. Those are my people, man. I know people in Peru probably wouldn't take kindly to that, but I'm speaking from just an artistic point of view. You know, just there's something about that kind of art and the kind of brain that it took to create some of those hieroglyphs and build some of those things that it resonates deeply within me. Like I've been there before, you know, like probably having dreams and stuff like that. It's funny, it's because I do dream about, I was just telling my friend this earlier today, but every night I have dreams where I'm like driving up in these mountains and these hills, and these roads are just narrow as hell, and there's just a steep ass like drop right there that goes like 1,000 feet. And these dreams are so freaking scary to me because you're in a car, first of all, because I would feel more comfortable walking at that point, but usually I'm in a car and it's like sliding because the road is gravelly and wet and there's snow sometimes, and it's just imminent danger, imminent, you know, craziness. And I have these dreams almost every single night. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's interesting because I do dream of high places, and I know that a lot of those temples are on these impossible peaks, and these people built these civilizations up in these parts of the world that it would have been so difficult to feed these people, to get clean water, to fresh water for them, and I'm talking about feeding the army of people it would have taken to build these places. Like even in Egypt, it would have, people are like, oh yeah, they just got 100,000 people you know, in one spot to lift this one rock, because it would take, whatever, it would take 50 people, but you can't get 50 people around a stone. You know, and there's just so much to that stuff. And how would you feed an army of these? There's no evidence of any of that kind of stuff. There's no evidence. There's not even one freaking hieroglyph that explains how the Egyptians made those things, because they were already freaking there. That's the thing. Danish, I know you're going to back me up on this. Those things were already there. The pharaohs and all those cats just moved in. And if you don't believe me, that's what the ancient Egyptians actually, that's what they said too. They said that they didn't build them when they were asked. They said that the ancient ones did. The ones before the pharaohs. That's like in their myths, which is, I think, really fascinating. Those things are just, I would love to go to Egypt. Ancient art, man. Ancient art is where it's at. It's just, it has such a gripping hold on my... It's like these peripheral belief systems that I have, or like these parallel lives I've led. Especially when I get into these sorts of states where I can kind of just sort of fantasize, where that imagination meets fantasy and almost like memory. But we also create our own myths, you know, which I think is really cool. Let me read some of these, I'm sorry. Bolivia. Yeah, there's some cool shit in Bolivia too. Except for the new ones. Osco, that's right, yeah. Tiahuanaco. Tiahuanaco. Oops. Passer, you're funny. That's Bolivia. They are the same about the Incas. Exactly, and that's exactly it, my friend. Like the Incas. And again, people always, not, I wouldn't say people always do this, but there are those kinds of people who would look at this and say, oh, well, that's stupid. The Incas were really important. The Incas, did this and this, and it's like, just because I'm saying they took advantage of these temples, they moved into a temple and they built on them, doesn't mean that the Incas weren't freaking brilliant. And they were like doing like farming and irrigation ditches, like Lake Titicaca. Like so much crazy stuff with Lake Titicaca. I think, and how they were doing layered like farming and stuff like that. Where I forget what the names are of the platforms. It's like irrigation canals basically. And they just found even more ancient water pipes in this like ancient ruin, like somewhere. I just read it like yesterday morning. We were so civilized at one point. We were so freaking with it at one point, and it feels like we just sort of stepped off the wagon. We got wiped off the map for a while, and we had to sort of come back. And we had all these sort of tools, and we didn't know what to do with them. And I honestly think that we lost a lot during the last cataclysm, and we lost a lot in here. And some of us still have like this thing that can like tune into the, I don't know. It's hard to explain without sounding like a freaking crazy person. But it's not crazy to think that a cataclysm which did happen could wipe out an entire civilization, and now we're just sort of picking up the pieces and yeah, that's another thing. Just like us, we move into places and we sort of take things over. We take over ideas and then we just exploit them. And every stupid new technology has to be a weapon and of mass destruction and shit. Just like in the movies. The movies are just like that too. Like in the Jurassic Park movies and stuff. They want to weaponize the raptors and things. Like everything has to be a weapon, and they're doing that with UFOs right now, and that kind of technology. Everything has to, like the robot dogs and stuff too, which the aliens were absolutely a part of. I see robot dogs and I think, what alien made that little prick? Because no human could do that. I wasn't lying about the chopstick. I had a chopstick and a paintbrush. And when I'm playing drums in that one video I put out, I was actually using these as drumsticks. It's just crazy because the future is now. And if anything, this is like the past, few decades or whatever, especially, have been the beginning of the future, as far as where it's creating a future now more than faster than ever, I guess. And it's really fascinating to see, because I feel like it's gonna eventually, it's all just gonna pop. And then, on top of that, you got countries just fighting over resources, countries running out of resources and getting desperate, fighting, everybody's fighting war after war, just total carnage everywhere. While everybody's just acting like going to, Macy's and buying their clothes and eating their food, drinking their... That's the thing. That's what it's all about. Acting like everything's okay when nothing is. Especially when you're, like I was saying from the very beginning, of this thing, where when you are just a normal, everyday person, you're a freaking working class, blue collar nobody among millions and millions and millions of other working class people. And yet they kind of can twist everything around and make it to where we fight each other. And then I think we're better than that. I think we should be smarter than that. Even as a big dumb group. If it takes a dumb group to think, to remember that we have the power, that everybody, the people have the power. And it's just so freaking obvious what they do, and the people just fall for it. And they fight for scraps. Wow. Hello? Yeah, I heard you. I just want the best for everybody. Wow. Greetings from Slovakia. Hey. I'm just stopping by to spread some love, thank you, and positivity. Also to hit the like button. Whoa. To please the mighty algorithm. Hey. May the force be with you. All right. Right there, and then Vogue. What's your name, Tommy? Tommy Slovakia. Well, first of all, Tommy Slovakia. Tommy Slovakia was my buddy till the end. Tommy Slovakia, he's my Slovakian friend. Leave him alone, let him go. I wanna dance in the snow. Does it snow in Slovakia? My Tommy friend. Hey, does it snow in Slovakia? Pretty sure it does. And if it doesn't, it will now, because I'm so goddamn cool. That'd be creepy if you were sitting by somebody at the bus stop and you looked over and they're like, I would probably start crying if I saw that, and not from laughter. I would be in tears. I've seen a lot of stuff at bus stops. Don't get me wrong. Perfect. And that would freak me the fuck out. Tommy Slovakia. Tommy Slovakia. You know what I really want to watch is that movie Dark City. Have you guys seen that? It was very scary. That's what I was going for. Wait. That was scary. I forgot what I said, and then you said scary. Because I was thinking Dark City is pretty scary. But it's I rewatched it a few years ago, and I was like, whoa, this movie is a lot like the frickin' Matrix. And it would be cool if it was like an incarnation of the Matrix, where the blue dudes or whatever they're called, they're the agents, and it kind of is just that kind of scenario. But it came out like a year before the Matrix. I remember seeing it in the theater. I was 18 years old. I was living in Grants Pass, Oregon. Oh, what a shithole. Especially at that time. Oh my god. It was pretty rough. Just like a little industrial mountain town, logging town. Moved there when I was 18. Valentine's Day, 1998. It's crazy. Yeah, swear to God, it was like Middle Earth though. I went in at night and I woke up the next morning and looked out my window and there's these beautiful freaking mountains with these mists, these little clouds hovering around them and stuff. And I was just in awe of like the nature of that place. But Grants Pass itself back then in the late 90s and stuff was just a rough little logging town. Couldn't go anywhere with somebody like making fun of you, throwing things at you, trying to fight you and stuff. It was so wild. That's how I learned how to smile. I love that town. There was this really cool park we used to go to a lot called Riverside Park. Riverside. Have you ever been there, Tommy, Scandinavia? To the Riverside Park in Grants Pass, Oregon? It's really neat. I shouldn't have said anything about that. I'm sorry. It wasn't my place. It wasn't my place. But what is my place is to let you know that I have to go. But first, I'm all alone. I'm gonna die that way. I'm gonna live that way. I don't have a home except for the one that's on that old highway. It's kind of high. It's kind of high. And I'm singing through because baby I love you. Oh yeah I do. So I just wanted to remind you of that. We're all gonna get through it. And maybe it's not my place to say. And maybe some of you just unsubscribed, which totally makes sense. I would too. But the last thing on my mind is wanting to hurt you. It's just wanting to somewhat entertain you and distract you from the silly world that they try to pull in front of your eyes at all times. You deserve better. You deserve better. And I hope that Friday brings you a little bit of joy, and I hope down under where it's already Saturday, I hope Saturday morning is bringing you some joy. And I hope a lot, because I think there's mad potential in all of us. We just can't be afraid to use it. Show it. All right, be creative out there, everybody. Just describe. Just. I thought somebody was saying they unsubscribed, but that says dubscribed. Don't forget the dub. Subscribe, everybody. I don't know what that did. I don't even know what dubstep is, to be honest. Reminds me, I thought it was like maybe a frog trying to play like a reggae song on a lily pad, made of fine-tooth combs. But I think I was wrong about that one. Lo siento to my Spanish-speaking friends out there. Ay, man, I did. God damn it. I'm glad I'm wearing those. That would have hurt. But I deserved it. Huh? Do guttural? A guttural. A guttural. I know. Pretty sure that's Reroll. Hey, Reroll. I remember you. I have 118 subscribers. Hey, right on. It's a good start. Reroll. It's Reroll. 118 subscribers. That's a good chunk. Congratulations. I don't know what that was. I have a drum set like 2 feet away from me. Alright. That's the truth. Whoa, that's the truth. I gotta go take a shower, comb my hair. I got to go. Love the sun. You too, friend. Thanks for stopping by. You earned a sub. Have a good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on that one still. I'm still working on the tones, the tonals, the shit like the. It's all musical stuff. It's boring. It's just. I like to think of it as if men could give birth. Like what it would sort of sound like. It would sound really, really annoying. There'd be a lot of bitching and moaning, and that's a. In the little hoarseness, because they've been going at it for a few days. Because they're very. Long story short. That's it. That's all. That's all. All right, everybody. You stay cool out there. I love you. I love you very much. And thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And if I didn't have something in my mouth just then, I probably could have looked extra sexy. But nope. I still have the missing tooth, and I got pink tongue. Pink tongue. It's just disgusting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But I'm serious. Y'all just take care of yourselves, and don't let the bed bugs bite. And that's right there. I love you too, darling. That's my water heater. She's kicking in. She's kicking in good, which means I gotta go. I gotta go. I love you. I don't know where the damn button is. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. You push that. Okay. A little X. Oh shit! It moved. Is that okay? Okay. The X. I'm gonna hit the X, and then. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? What's streaming? Oh, the live. Okay. I hit okay. Okay. It says cancel though. No. Okay. Here we go.